In January 2024, one startup had everything. $4 billion in valuation. Hundreds of millions in venture capital funding. A team of 400 engineers. And a founder the entire tech world called a genius. 48 hours later, it was all gone. This is not a story about bad luck. This is a story about greed, deception, and the dark side of the artificial intelligence gold rush. And it could happen again tomorrow. The company was called NeuralPath AI. Founded in 2021 by Marcus Chen, a 29-year-old MIT dropout from San Francisco. On paper, Marcus was extraordinary. He had published 3 research papers on large language models before the age of 25. He had worked briefly at Google DeepMind. And he had a vision that nobody else could see. NeuralPath claimed to have built something revolutionary. An AI model that could predict business decisions with 94% accuracy. Think about that for a moment. 94% accuracy in predicting whether a business decision would succeed or fail before the decision was even made. Wall Street went absolutely insane. Within 6 months of launching, NeuralPath had raised $40 million. Within a year, $280 million. And by early 2024, the valuation hit $4 billion. Forbes called Marcus Chen the Oracle of Silicon Valley. Time magazine put him on their cover. Fortune 500 companies were paying $2 million a year just to access the platform. Everything looked perfect. But underneath the surface, something was deeply wrong. The first warning sign came from an engineer named Sarah Mitchell. Sarah had joined NeuralPath 18 months earlier as a senior data scientist. She believed in the mission, she believed in the technology, she believed in Marcus. Until the day she ran the numbers herself. The AI model was not performing at 94%. The real accuracy rate was 51%. Barely better than a coin flip. Sarah documented everything, screenshots, data logs, internal reports, all of it. And then she walked into Marcus Chen's office and showed him the proof. His response shocked her completely. He smiled. "Sarah," he said, "the investors don't buy the current numbers, they buy the future numbers. And our future numbers are going to be real." Sarah resigned the next morning, but she kept every single document. Now here is where the story gets truly dangerous. NeuralPath was not just misleading investors about their AI performance. They were actively manipulating the demo environment. When a Fortune 500 client came in for a product demonstration, the team would secretly preload the outcomes. The AI was not predicting anything. It was performing a magic trick. Behind the scenes, a team of 20 human analysts were manually creating the predictions, and the AI was simply presenting their work as if a machine had done it. $280 million of investor money. Dozens of Fortune 500 companies paying millions per year. All of it built on a lie. The collapse began on a Tuesday morning in February 2024. A journalist at the Wall Street Journal received an anonymous email. Inside were 300 pages of internal documents, screenshots of private Slack messages, data logs showing the real AI performance, and a complete breakdown of the manual prediction team. The journalist made one phone call to NeuralPath, asking for comment. Within 4 hours, the story was live. What happened in the next 48 hours was one of the fastest corporate collapses in Silicon Valley history. Hour 1, the article published. Hour 3, 3 major investors demanded emergency meetings. Hour 6, the board of directors called an emergency session. Hour 12, 200 employees received termination notices. Hour 24, the SEC announced a formal investigation. Hour 36, Marcus Chen's personal assets were frozen. Hour 48, NeuralPath AI no longer existed. But here is the part of this story that nobody is talking about. NeuralPath was not unique. In the current AI gold rush, investors are throwing billions of dollars at companies they do not fully understand. Founders know this, and some of them are taking full advantage. The SEC has currently opened investigations into Over 40 AI startups for misleading investors. 40. The lesson of NeuralPath AI is not just about one dishonest founder. It is about what happens when an industry moves faster than its ability to verify the truth. When everyone is chasing the next big thing, nobody stops to ask, is this actually real? Marcus Chen today faces federal wire fraud charges. The investors lost a combined $280 million. The 400 employees lost their jobs. And the Fortune 500 companies lost their trust in an entire industry. All because one man convinced the world that his coin flip was a crystal ball. If this story shocked you, wait until you hear what happened to the whistleblower who exposed it all. That story is coming next. Subscribe and watch the next video. Because in the world of AI and money, the truth is always stranger than the fiction.